Welcome back to the second part of our vector series. In the last video, we tackled beginner and intermediate problems, laying the groundwork for vector operations and concepts. Today, we are taking it up a notch with medium, hard, and very hard questions. Get ready to solve problems that involve collinearity, ratios, and advanced applications step by step. If you're aiming to master IGCSE or CBSE vectors, this is the video for you. Let's find the medium questions. Question number one, sub-question I1, AC. So we can take the AC as from A to B to B to C. So just simply add the components of the two vectors, 6 minus 1 plus minus 2 with the 5s. So it will be 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2, minus 1 positive 5, which will give you 4, and minus 1 plus 5 will also be 4. Well, so BD. So you can go from B to C and C to D. And if you observe CD is not available, we have DC. So we need to change the direction, right? So BC will be negative 2 and 5. And we are writing CD as change the direction of the CD as a DC. Okay, as DC. So it will become minus of 2 minus 3. Just simply subtract the components together. Minus 2, 5, positive 3, which will become negative 4 and 8. It's that simple. Then it says that you need to find the magnitude of this vector. You need to find the magnitude of this vector. So it means you need to find the magnitude, which is given by the formula, the component of x square plus the component of y square. So here the BC is given by the vector negative 2 and 5. So your x is your negative 2 and 5. Your first component is going to be the x component, second one is y. Therefore, we can take it as negative 2 whole square, positive 5 square, which is 4 plus 25. So it will become square root of 29. So we can write the answer in that simple. Question number 2. It's a scalar multiplication to the vector P, it's column vector P by 2. So 2 times the 4 and 5 with the vector Q, which is negative 2 and 7. So it will be 2. You can do the vector multiplication. So 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, and you are adding it with the minus 2 and positive 7, which will give you 6 and 17. Again, you need to find the magnitude of P, which is given by the formula square root of the x component and the y component, which is 4 square plus 5 square. 4 square plus 5 square, that will give you 16 plus 25, which is square root of 25, 35, and 36. So which will be 6. A is the point, 4 and 1. So this is the coordinates with the x and y, whereas this is a column vector, which is minus 3 and 1. Find the coordinates of B. AB is equal to OB minus OA, the position vector of B minus position vector of A. Now you need the coordinates of B and you need OB. Therefore, OB is equal to AB plus OA. AB plus OA. So AB we already know, minus 3 and 1. And OA is the A point, which is 4 and 1. Therefore, you can take it as minus 3 plus 1, minus 3 plus 4, and 1 plus 1, which is nothing but 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 3a minus 2b. So these are all the scalar multiplications. Okay. So 3 times minus 3 and 2, which is minus 2 times b, 5 and 4. So which is negative 9 and 6, and minus 10, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8. So minus 9 minus 9 minus 10 and 6 minus 8 becomes minus 19 and negative 2. So once again, magnitude of the question. So the magnitude of this is given by negative 3 whole square, positive 2 square. So which is 9 plus 4, which is going to be root 13. So these are the x components. So we need to find the x component and the y component for the AB. Therefore, here x component is going to be, so the x component of both. So this is your x and y. This is your x and y. So just subtract x component. So which will be 5 minus 3. And the y component is going to be 6 minus 2. So which is going to be 2 and 4. And if you get the magnitude of that, which is x square plus y square, so any column vector is given by the formula x and y. So this is the column vector. X square plus y square, so it will become 2 square plus 4 square, isn't it? So you simplify this, 2 4s are and 16, so it will be root 20. All right. Or you can give this answer, use your calculator and give this answer in the 3 significant figure. Okay. You can always use the 3 significant figure in your answer or 2 decimal places. They both are same. So I think it will come probably around 4.47. I hope you get them. Let's begin with the more challenging question. Hard question number 1. All right. In the diagram, O is the origin, OT is 2TD, M is the midpoint, OC is given to you as C, and the OD is given to you as D, and then position vector of OM. So you need to find this vector OM. All right. So we need to find OM. So OM is equal to OM. So you can go to OM, O to M, from O to T plus T to M, right? Yes. Now let's find out what is OT. So here they gave us the ratio, which is 2 is to 1. So they said OT is 2 times the TD, right? So this is 2, this is 1. So if you take the sum of this ratio, which is 2 is to 1, it will become 2 plus 1 is 3. Therefore, this is 2 by 3 of D. This is 1 by 3 of OD, which is D, right? Therefore, OT is equal to 2 by 3 of D, and then TM, M is the midpoint. So in order to find the TM, so Tm is half of Tc, right? So half of Tc. So what is Tc? So Tc is given by T2O plus O2C. Therefore, T2O, so T2O or OT, it's a reverse direction, right? Opposite direction. So minus 2 by 3D plus OC is given as C. All right. Therefore, OM, just substitute the values for the OM. OT, which is 2 by 3D, minus, and the TM, so which is the half of TC, isn't it? So plus half of TC, the TC we just found here, the TC, which is minus 2 by 3D plus C. Just open up the bracket by multiplying the scalar outside. So which is 2 by 3D plus into minus. Always multiply the sign first. Half into 2 by 3. So 2 and 2 cancels. Plus into minus minus. So 1 by 3D plus into plus plus. And this is 1 here. So half C. So 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Of course, it is going to be 1 by 3. Therefore, your final answer is going to be 1 by 3D. Yeah, 1 by 3D plus half C. Question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2. OAB is a triangle and ABC and PQC are straight lines. P is the midpoint of OA, okay, and Q is the midpoint of PC. All right, so PC, its midpoint is going to be Q, and P is the midpoint of OA, and OQ to the QB is 3:1. So OQ to QB 3:1. So if you add the ratio 3 plus 1, which is 4, therefore OQ is 3 by 4, and QB is going to be 1 by 4, right? 1 by 4 of OB. So of OB because it is on the line OB, right? So OA is 4A. Okay, OA is given to you as 4A and OB is 8B. Well, so the whole line is going to be 8B. Okay, so we can replace this OB in this case and we can write it as 8B, right? So 1 by 4 of 8B. Which one? OB. So 1 by 4 of 8B. And the whole OB is going to be 8B. Well, now let's find out AB. So A to O, O to B. Fine. So we need to write A to O and O to B, right? So A to O, which is known to us, but opposite in direction. So minus 4A plus 8B. Therefore, here we go. Minus 4A plus 8B. OQ. So basically, OQ is on the line OB. We already solved the ratio part. So we can directly take OQ is equal to 3/4 on the line OB, which is 8B. Therefore, 4 ones are 4 twos are. So we can take it as 6B, right? So 3 by 4 of OB. OQ is on the line OB. 3 by 4 of OB. OB is going to be 8B. Therefore, 3 by 4. So 4 ones are 4 twos are 3 twos are 6B. Now you need PQ. So where is PQ? We can go all the way from P to O and O to Q, right? Yeah. So P to O plus O to Q. All right. So the P is the midpoint, isn't it? So P is the midpoint. So the whole line is 4A. The from O to A, it's so we can take it as half of it. So which is 2A. Plus OQ we just found here, which is 6B. So your answer is going to be 2A plus 6B. It was very simple question. Oh, notice one thing. We wanted PO, right? So the PO is the down. It's the opposite direction, right? So I need to change the direction. So I have to write here as minus 2A plus 6B. Question number 3, MA plus NB is C. Write down the two simultaneous equations and solve them to find the value of M and the value of N. Oh, this is a simultaneous equations. Well, M into A. So M into A, which is minus 3 and 2, plus N of 5 and 4 will give you the C, right? So which is 14 and 9. Let's make a simultaneous equations by taking the first and the second separately. So which is minus 3M plus 5N is equal to 14 and 2M plus 4N is equal to 9. Whole. So these are the two simultaneous equations, isn't it? So what we have to do in simultaneous, we have to cancel out the one of the variable. So here I go with the M variable because we have a different sign here, right? So I just have to multiply this by 2 and this by 3. So that so this become 3 twos are 6 and 2 threes are 6 and we can cancel that variable. Plus 5 twos are 10n is equal to 28 and then 3 twos are 6m plus 4 threes are 12n is equal to 9 threes are 27 and I'm going to add, so these two having the different sign will cancel each other. So 22n is equal to 8 plus 7 15, 1 carry, so 55. Therefore n is equal to 55 divided by 22, which is going to be 5s and 2s. So 2.5. So 11 5s, 11 and 2s. So 5 by 2, which is 2.5. And substitute this n as 2.5 in any one of the equations. We have equation number 1 here and equation number 2 here. So we can take any one of the equations. So I'm going to take the first one, minus 3m plus 5n is equal to 14. Therefore, minus 3m plus 5 into 2.5, which is going to be 14, right? So minus 3m is equal to 14 plus become minus 5 into 2.5. So you get your calculator. Therefore, we divide by minus 3 on both of the sides in order to get the value of m, and I'm going to get it as, 0.5, not 1.5. I'm going to get it as 0.5. So just write the answers of m as well as the n. Question number 4, PQRS is a parallelogram with the diagonals PR and P with the diagonals PR and PR intersecting at X. Okay. PQ is A and the PS is B. Since it is parallelogram, they have the opposite sides are parallel. So this is B and this is going to be A. You need to find the value of OX, QX in terms of A and B. Give your answer in terms of A and B. So QX, you can write them as QX, Q to P and P to X, right? So Q to P we already know which is A and X is the midpoint on the PR, isn't it? So we need to find out PX first. So PX is half of PR, which is half of PR. What is PR? P to Q, Q to R, which is A plus B, right? Which is A plus B. Therefore, QX is equal to QP. So which is Q to P. So Q to P. So you go like this. So it will become minus A plus PX, which we found just now, A plus B. Therefore, simplify this part. So half A plus half B. So it will become minus half A and positive B. That's it. Well, the question number 5 is a trapezium. So trapezium, we know the OP and the PT and the OR. So you need to find the OT. So easily we can find the OT from O to T. So which is O to P and P to T. So we can just simply take it as A plus B. A plus P. Then find the PR. So the P to R. So P to O and O to R. So P to O is coming downward. So minus A. So which is going to be minus A plus 3B. S is the point on the PR such that PS is to SR. So S is the point. So on the PR, so S is somewhere on the PR such that PS to SR. Okay, so if you say that S is over here, so the ratio was given as 1 is to 3. And if you add the ratio, you will get 4. So 1 by 4 and 3 by 4 on the line PR. And we already found the PR, which is minus A plus 3B, right? So 3 by 4 of minus A plus 3B, and 1 by 4 of minus A plus 3B because it is on the line PR, right? So 1 by 4 minus A plus 3B and 3 by 4 minus A plus 3B. All right. Now you need to find the value of OS. Okay, so OS is equal to, so O to S, we can take it as O to P, P to S. So we can take it as O to P with the P to S. So O to P, which is already given as A, and it is in the same direction, and P to S is 1 by 4 of PR. So we can write it as A plus 1 by 4 of PR, isn't it? So 1 by 4 of PR. So it can be taken as 1 by 4 of PR. What is PR? We already found minus A plus 3B. Therefore, simplify this A minus 1 by 4A positive 3 by 4B. So it will become 3 by 4a plus 3 by 4b. What does your answer to the part B tell you about the position vector of S? What does your answer to the part B tell you about the position of point S? Position of point S, OS, right? So OS and OT, if you observe, they both are parallel. They both are parallel. If any vector is parallel, we can say that OST is forming a straight line. Is forming a straight line, or you can also say they are collinear. Okay, collinear means they're forming a straight line. Now let's dive into the very hard questions, most challenging questions. Don't worry, I will help you to break down step by step. Okay. In the diagram, OAB and OED are straight lines. OAB and OED are straight lines. O is the origin, A is the midpoint of OB. Okay, A is the midpoint of OB, E is the midpoint of AC. All right. AC is A. Okay, so AC is A given, CB is B. Let's find out AB. So in order to find AB, we have to go A to C and C to B, right? So which is given as A to C and C to B, and both of the vectors we know, and it is on the same direction. So take it as A plus B. Now OE, so O to E, right? So O to E. So if A is the midpoint of OB, AB, whatever you get for the AB should be even get for the OA. So O to E will be, we can take it as O to A and O to A and A to E. Since these two are the midpoints, E is the midpoint on AC and A is the midpoint on OB. So OA must be equal to OA must be equal to AB, right? So OA must be equal to AB with the ratio 1 is to 1, with the ratio 1 is to 1, right? Therefore, we are taking it as A plus B plus half A. So A plus B plus half A, yes. So it will become together half plus 1, 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 A plus B. The position vector of D, where is the D over here? So O to D you wanted to calculate. So you can go all the way from O to B and B to D. B to D, or you can go O to E, E to C, and C to D. C to D. So the part 3, the position vector of D, right? So we can get the position vector of D by writing OD as O to E and E to D, right? So we can take it as O to E plus E to D. So O to E we already found in the previous step. So our job is to find the ED first. Therefore, ED is equal to E to C and C to D in one way. In this way, E to C and C to D, uh, E to C plus C to D, right? Therefore, we can take it as EC is, since E is the midpoint of AC, so EC become half of that, right? So half of A, so half of A plus CD. See, CD is on the line CB, but we don't know the ratio of it, right? So we simply take it as this is X times B because CD is on the line CB. So I just take it as X times B because I don't know what ratio is the CD is on the line CB. So, so ED is this. Take the equation number 1. In another way, ED is also on the line OE, right? So ED is in some ratio on OE. So ED and OE are parallel, right? Whenever they are parallel, they are equal to the scalar multiple, right? So here ED is parallel to OE. So whatever OE you are having, so this ED is the scalar multiple. So the K times OE is a scalar multiple of the vector OE because they are parallel. So this theory we have it. Therefore, OD is equal to K times OE, which is K times OE we already found here, which is 3 by 2A plus B. So equation number 2. Now what you have to do, equate equation 1 and 2. So equation 1 is equal to 2. So what we have in the left side, ED and the ED, just equate the right hand side, which is half A plus XB, which is equal to K times 3 by 2A plus K times B, right? Now equate the A coefficients. So equate the A coefficients in the first tab. Therefore, half is equal to 3 by 2K. The coefficient of A you have to equate. Okay, so here A and here A you leave and just equate the coefficients. So 2 cancels. Therefore, the value of K is going to be 1 by 3, right? And if you equate the constant, the b coefficients, okay, let's take some other color so it will be easy. So it will become, so if you equate the b and the b coefficients, which is going to be x is equal to k, therefore x is going to be 1 over 3. Therefore my ed, which is going to be my so fine, ultimately I need my ed. So I can take them as, therefore, ED is equal to 1 by 3 into 3 by 2A plus B, which is in the bracket. So if you simplify them, 3 cancel, so you will get half A plus 1 by 3B. Therefore, your OD is going to be from here. So the OD from here, OE, which was, what was your OE? OE 3 by 2A plus B. So 3 by 2A. So here 3 by 2A plus B and plus here half A plus 1 by 3B. So 3 by 2 plus half, it will become 4 by 2. So 4 by 2 become 2A plus B plus 1 by 3. So it will become 4 by 3B. Students, this is kind of hard question. It is a very hard and I have opened it so carefully, just one by one. If you need any personal coaching, one-to-one or in a group, please contact me on my number. I'm going to write my number on here. So my name is Afia. My name is Afiyat. So 0096 55 711 5275. Okay, just WhatsApp me or you can see me on Instagram for any assistance. Now here, question number 2, as I already told you, this is the magnitude. So the magnitude is given by the formula x square plus y square, which is given by, here x is given by 2k whole square plus y is given by minus k whole square. In the right hand side, we have root 80, right? Therefore, just simply open the bracket. So it will become 4k square plus k square, which is 5k square within the square root. And also we have 180. So both of the side cancel the square roots. Therefore, 5k square is equal to 180 or k square is equal to 180 over 5. So take the square root on both of the sides to cancel the square. So always, if you have a square root, square them, it will cancel. Or if you have a square already, take root, it will cancel. Okay. So you just have to do the opposite function. Therefore, k is equal to 180 by 5. So square root of 180 by 5, just use the calculator and get the answer. So square root of 180 divided by 5, which is going to be 6. So you will have two answers, which is plus or minus 6. So we'll have the answer plus or minus 6. Okay. Okay, so the question number 3, OAB is a triangle with this 3. OAB is a triangle and C is the midpoint of OB. D is on AB such that AD is to DB is 3 is to 5. So immediately convert this ratio into the fraction. By adding them, you will get it as 8, right? So AD will be 3 by 8 of AB, and this will become 5 by 8 of AB, right? And then OA is a straight line such that OA is to AE is to 3, right? So OA to AE, it's not the whole ratio. So if I convert them into, if I divide them by 2 on both of the sides, this ratio become 3 by 2, right? So that means if this is A, so this will become 3 by 2A. Okay, so immediately you can even find out what is OE, which is the addition of A plus 3 by 2A, which is going to be 5 by 2A. Keep it ready. Now OA is going to be A, whereas OC is C. If this C is the midpoint, if this is C, that means CB is also C. Let's find out what is AB. So you need to go all the way from A to O plus C, O to C plus C to B. Since they said here C is the midpoint of OB, so it will make the same. So it will become minus A plus 2C, right? So you're going to write it as minus A plus 2C. So this will become AD is 3 by 8 of minus A plus 2C as well as 5 by 8 DB become minus A plus 2C because it is on the line AB. Now you need to find out AD. So it is going to be ratio is 3 by 8. The fraction is 3 by 8 on the line AB, and the AB we just found as minus A plus 2C. So you will write it as 3 by 8 of minus A plus 2C. And CE you have to find out. So C to E. So C to E, if you're going, if you wanted to go from C to E, so we can go C to O, O to E. So which is given as C to O plus O to E. So C to O is already known as minus C, and O to E we found 5 by 2A over here. O to E we found here as 5 by 2A, and then write that as it is 5 by 2A. Then you need to find out CD. So it will be C to O plus O to A plus A to D. Okay, so you can check in the diagram C to O, O to A, and A to D. And if you write all the C to O will be minus C plus O to A will be plus A, and the A to D we just found here, which is 3 by 8 of minus A plus 2C. Therefore, minus C plus A minus 3 by 8 of A plus 3 by 8 into 2C, right? Therefore, simplify this. So, 2 ones are 2 fours are. Therefore, we are having minus 1 plus 3 by 4, minus 1 plus 3 by 4 minus 1. So this coefficient is going to be minus 1. This coefficient is going to be plus 3 by 4, which is going to be minus 1 by 4. Therefore, minus 1 by 4, C, and then now take the value for the A. So 1 minus 3 minus 1 minus 3 over 8. So which is going to be 5 by 8. So plus 5 by 8A plus 5 by 8A. This is the final answer. The last question. OPQR is a rectangle and O is the origin. M is the midpoint of RQ. Okay, so M is the midpoint of RQ. PT to TQ. So PT, where is PT? Okay, PT to TQ. Immediately convert this into the fraction. So it is 2 by 3 of PQ, and this is going to be 1 by 3 of PQ. Okay, what is PQ? We have to find out. So this is on the line PQ. Hence, you find MQ. So how can I find MQ? So since M is the midpoint, so MQ should be half of RQ, right? So it is going to be half of P. So it is going to be half of P because M is the midpoint. P RQ is same as P. Therefore, MQ is half of P. MT. So M to Q, Q to T. So we can take it as M to T and Q to P. So what is PQ? We have to find out first. So PQ is going to be P to O, so minus P, plus O to R, so plus R, and again R to Q, so which is plus P, right? Oh, sorry, you can just say PQ is parallel to the, so this is going to be R, right? You don't have to do this step. You can just simply take it as R because they are parallel sides. Therefore, we can just take it as MT is equal to M to Q. We found the answer here, half P plus QT. So QT, it is opposite direction to the PQ. So it is downwards. It is downwards. So you can take it as minus 1 by 3 R. So minus 1 by 3 R. Okay. Now you need to find out OT, O to P, P to R. Or yeah, that will be better. O to P and P to T. So O to P is P and the P to T. So PT is 2 by 3 of PQ, which is R, right? PT is on the line PQ. So which is going to be, PQ is going to be R. So you can take it as 2 by 3 R. Hence it is P plus 2 by 3 R.